Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on SOFI 6 days ago, to be precise on February 18th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $16.21. And my main assumption was that we retested this range, this yellow line, this range of resistance at $16.44. And according to Elliott wave theory, we had to have a pullback to the fourth wave on a smaller scale in order to in order to break this level to the upside to complete the fifth wave. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and I told you that we have to see this type of retracement. It happened, and then, guys, we broke this range of resistance to the upside with the flying colors with very good volume. So this part of my analysis was 100% correct, but then, guys, something unexpected happened. I have to admit that I didn't expect this quite harsh movement to the downside, and as you can see, we are at pre-market hours, and for now we are moving to the downside. SOFI is in red by 2.50 of 2.65% already, and definitely it is not the best sign, but everything, guys, I will show you in just several minutes, and I will show you how you can mitigate your potential risks with this asset and what should we expect next from the technical standpoint. And guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for now I added the gold tier for limited 10 vacant places, and the only difference in between these two tiers is this one. Discord access member will have all the data for the potential trades, for the potential tickers that you should be aware of, but the gold tier members will have the exact setups with the stop loss and take profit orders. They will have the exact notifications when and how they should trade certain asset. On top of that, for each and every member, I will do a weekly 30 minutes Zoom calls in order to answer their question and in order to teach them how to properly use technical analysis and how to be successful trader. That is why, guys, for some of you, this might be a game changer opportunity. And if you want to drastically enhance your trading skills, feel free to invest in yourself. On top of that, guys, I want to tell you that I started this entire community from scratch, and here you can see that I have only one community member, and to be honest, guys, he paid just $35, and I gave him a free trial of my gold tier membership. And if he likes this tier, he will upgrade his membership to gold. And for now, guys, he uses my brain and my experience in his favor. And guys, take a look how many analysis I provide to this person, how many calls I gave him. On top of that, guys, here is the exact setup for Google. I made it on February 18th, and I told him that Google is also in good buy zone below 184. Guys, take a look right here. Here is the Google price action, and this is the point below $184. From this point, this asset went up for almost 2% within just a couple of sessions. So that is why, guys, you can benefit a lot out of your membership. And for the Discord members, I will provide this free trial of my gold tier in order to understand whether it suits for your expectations or no.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look at the bigger picture of this asset. I have to admit that when I made my previous video, we potentially should form this movement to the upside on a tiny scale, and this movement will be only the first wave of the third wave on a bigger scale. And this third wave is the part of the waves on a bigger scale, is the part of the fifth wave. And guys, I have to admit that for now we have a huge question mark about this top and about the upcoming movements of SOFI, at least for the next, I would say, several months. And what I'm talking about, I will explain in just several minutes. And for now, let's take a look at its fundamentals. So, first of all, guys, we don't have any updates from analytic firms. The most recent one was made according to market beat at on January 28th by Goldman Sachs. They set the price target at $9.5. According to TipRanks, we have the most recent one, the most recent analysis on February 19th, and it was a BTIG. They didn't specify the price target, and that is why, guys, the consensus analyst price target according to TipRanks is $14.64, which is tiny less than 2% of upside potential. On top of that, guys, I want to show you the sentiment that is surrounding SOFI stock. Here you can see the news, the most recent news. If you type in Google search bar SOFI stock and switch to news tab folder, you can see these titles. And I have to admit that in general, the majority of these news are quite bullish, but some of them are not at all. And that is why, guys, we are still in consolidation phase. Let's turn off all the tools and let's switch to daily time frame. You can see that this asset is consolidating basically from the very let's say we are at the levels where this asset was in the middle of November, on November the 12th. And here you can see that we are approaching to its crucial point, and I will show you what does it mean, what is this point about. But first of all, let's take a look again at some news. Let's first of all take a look at the institutional ownership of this stock. And here you can see that SOFI has the highest level ever. And that is why, guys, we still have a lot of companies who want to hold SOFI stock in their investment portfolios. And the most recent actions are mostly in green. But you have to keep in mind that this is not the deal execution dates, it is the filing dates, and the real deal happened at least 45 days prior these dates. But guys, 45 days prior current date is nothing else, but let me show you. We are in this consolidation phase for more than 106 days. This means, guys, the majority of these positions were opened when SOFI was in the range in between, let's say, $14 and $18.2. This means, guys, these institutional investors still want to have SOFI stock in their investment portfolios, and this is a very good sign. On top of that, guys, let me show you this update. It is the list, the insider trading list, and you can see that on February 21st, just 4 days ago, Theo Kelly sold some of his shares. He sold less than 10,000 shares for the total value of $132,000. He still holds about 170,000 shares. And guys, this was potentially the catalyst, negative catalyst for SOFI stock to go down. But I have to admit that it wasn't a bearish catalyst, because let me show you. Wait a second, I will show you right here. If you click on this tiny icon and click at this news, you can see that it was a prescribed sell-off. You can see that the sale was executed under a rule 10b5-1 trading plan adopted on May 21, 2024. This means, guys, it wasn't unexpected event for market, and that is why, guys, this movement, quite harsh movement to the downside, was not related to SOFI news. In general, guys, SOFI has extremely lucrative fundamental position. But if you take a look on the bigger sentiment, let's add, let me show you right here. If I add, for example, Bitcoin price chart on this chart, you can see that SOFI is correlating with Bitcoin. You might wonder, why is that? And let me show you why. If I add SPY index at this chart as well, wait a second, I will show you that it is also correlating basically quite substantial. We have quite substantial correlation in between stock market and Bitcoin market as well. That is why, guys, let me show you. Let's delete this to additional indicators. And before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. And guys, this is the result of the sell-off of entire market. If I switch to Bitcoin price chart, you can see that Bitcoin is down by more than 11%. On top of that, if I take a look, if I show you SPY index, guys, take a look, what do we have right here? We are also down by more than by almost 3%, and on the pre-market hours this SPY is down by 0.24%. That is why, guys, it is not SOFI's fault, but from the technical standpoint we are approaching to its crucial point. And what I'm talking about, let me show you in details. Let's turn on all the tools, and you can see that this movement to the upside is pretty much invalidated. We had a false breakout above this range of resistance. If I switch to, let's say, 2 hours time frame, no, 3 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame again, it is not the case. Daily time frame, do we have just a wick above this? No, we also have a candle that is opened and closed above this range of support. But then, guys, the next candle, and we have set of candles with a quite substantial volume that leaded us to the current prices. And let me show you why this movement is invalidated. Again, let's switch to hourly time frame. We cannot have the retracement of the wave that is lower than the bottom of the initial wave. This means we have basically two possibilities. Option number one, let me show you this in details. Option number one, potentially we still have a chance to have the bottom, wait a second, I don't need this tool, to have a bottom of the second wave right here. And we still have a chance to hit higher targets with its third wave, fourth and fifth wave. But guys, at the same time, this consolidation phase is extremely tricky, and for now I think it is a WXY pattern. Wait a second, this entire movement is W, this is the X failed wave, and we are seeking for the bottom of the Y wave. I don't think that it is the real bottom, but we still have this tiny chance. And why it is so important to take a look at this bottom? Because, guys, if this asset breaks this bottom, the level of about $13.5, it invalidates not only this tiny movement to the upside as the wave on a smallest scale, but it will invalidate this movement. And this means, guys, we basically again have two possibilities. One of them is that the entire fifth wave on a bigger scale, on the scale that we had, let's turn off all the tools, let's switch to 3 hours time frame. We have this movement to the upside from the bottom, from the beginning of August 2024 to this point. It is the entire third wave. Then we have a retracement to the fourth one, and this was potentially the beginning of the fifth wave. But this movement was extremely severe. During this movement, this asset gained almost 200%. And when we can see this type of extension in the third wave, fifth wave might be extremely truncated. And this means this might be the top of the fifth wave. And this means, guys, we have to retrace the entire movement. And let me show you that on a bigger scale, the bottom of this entire wave was right here. If I turn off all the tools, yes, it was right here. This was the first, second, third, fourth, and this tiny wave is the fifth one. So let me clean the chart again. And that is why, guys, if this asset breaks $13.5, we will invalidate this movement to the upside on the one hand, but on the other hand, we still have a chance to have this top as the top of our B wave. We might have an extension in the B wave, and this means we might have another leg to the downside that will be the bottom, again the bottom of the fourth wave on a bigger scale. We might have, let's delete this tool, I don't need it for now, I don't need a lot of these tools as well. And potentially we might have something like this. Wait a second, I will show you in details. From this top we might have This is our A wave, extension in a B wave, and next movement to the downside that will complete the C wave. And if it is the case, guys, it doesn't matter whether we broke this bottom or not, because in this case we still have quite high chances right after this bottom of the C wave is formed to have the next fifth wave to the upside that will hit much higher targets. And to be honest, guys, in the long-term perspective, I'm still holding SOFI stocks, and that is why, guys, I'm bullish on it. I don't want to sell it. That is why, guys, it is nothing else but just some kind of tsunami on the stock market and on the crypto market. But after this tsunami, I think the movement to the upside will continue. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium